Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mast, and welcome back to some more A to Z ranked duel. Playing a real rough matchup here, Amaterasu into Bakasura, but we gotta get our Ama game in, man. So Amaterasu actually really strong in duel. A lot of people don't know that, mainly because of her passive and her one actually work really well in this game mode. In this matchup, obviously Baka, one of the scariest duel picks there is. We're gonna have to hope that we can manage to dash 2 combo and basically kill big minions on the jungle camps before he can, which will be a serious struggle. We should be able to outclear him on wave for sure, but the jungle camps that he can take, definitely gonna be a little bit different. Because we have minions pushing up, I'm happy to box him here. He's missing farm if he boxes me, so it's kind of our goal to fight this. Can actually fight it pretty decently as well. So he just missed 2 to 3 big minions. That's actually a big deal. That means we get a lot more experience than him. He does have more potions than us. We do hit harder than him. This is actually not a good trade for him at all. He's dead. That was way too greedy, man. He should have sustained up. He tried to fight when we were same HP. I've got a mace. He doesn't have a mace. Naturally, we're going to win that trade. That's actually huge for us. So we'll see if we can manage to get red buff here. Obviously, right now, backing is looking like a bad thing because if we back, he should be able to get red pretty easy. He's Baka. He's got very quick buff clear. So we'll see if we can force his eat minion and then take it. So it's kind of up to him here what he's going to do. So we're going to start on sides. See, not seeing him eat a minion, so that means he should still have it. He should be looking to steal it. If he wants to go on red, we should be able to contest it, I think, if we just time this perfectly. Dash right now? Yes, that's exactly what we needed. We pick it up. Slowed him a little bit in the jump, but he should be out. So we got his bracer there, and we got the red buff. That is awesome. We don't have mana right now, but he is fighting in creeps. If we can block an auto, we're going to get Archer aggro on him. Oh, he's so low. He's so low. That's rough. That's great, though. That's great. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Is if we can pull that off, that perfect time silence into the 2, we can out-secure him on that stuff. He's on his blue buff right now. We'll let him do that if he wants to do it. It's not a big deal. We'll just clear out wave real quick and back. Awesome start to the game, man. Anytime you can get ahead of a Baka early, that's always a good thing. So that's actually huge. We'll go into a Ninja Tabby next, try and grab some mana potions, make sure we're well enough sustained there. So with Ama, the build goes very auto-attack oriented. You do want to be building attack speed when you can because of her passive in her 1. Her 1, you're going to be getting power whenever in her power aura. So you do want to have attack speed to make better use of the power aura. And then I'll look at the passive real quick in a second here. We probably want him to back before we do that because the pass is a little bit intricate, not too much, but I want to make sure I actually show you guys everything. Let's see if he's greedy enough to fight. We have Relic right now, so I think we can fight him, even though we don't have ultimate. Because he doesn't have Bracer, we do have the Shell. Little free poke there since he was trying to back. So the passive, basically, the way it works is whenever Ama is hitting people with basic attacks, she gains an aura that exposes their weaknesses. What that does is it means it increases their damage taken, and you can stack that aura up to 3 times. So you can actually get a huge increase in damage, a little bit like a Wheelix passive for those of you guys familiar with that, where you're gaining bonus damage from attacking them. Whereas with Wheelix, it's initiating. With Ama, it's from stacking up autos after time. So you can eventually get up to 30% increased damage taken. That's a long time away, but basically the way it works is 9 total autos get you up to that 30% damage taken. So 3 autos increase your damage by 10%, as well as anybody else's damage, but that doesn't really matter for duel. Okay, this guy's sitting back. He's letting me zone him, so we're definitely going to do that. We're not going to just push to him for no reason. So come here. If you want to get experience, you got to push up to me. If you're really that afraid of the Ama, then well, we're just going to use it to our advantage. Free poke. We'll take that for sure. That just makes it that much harder for him now. We have ultimate if we need it. Just trying to get poke on him. Again, I'm not trying to auto the creeps. I'm trying to make sure he misses as many creeps as possible. So we want to keep our minion wave alive. And his minion wave alive. There we go. Try and reset the archers there. Again, we'll try and zone him off. Again, this is fine for us. This is fine. He's afraid of taking damage. It doesn't matter as long as he's not getting up here to the minions. Okay, we're going to ult this. As long as we don't take a tower shot, we're fine there. See? We still got a shell that we're baiting right here. So I'm trying to get him to jump on me. Okay, we've got archers to sit under. This is great. This is great. I'm actually happy about that. Damn, I thought he would juke into that. Again, he doesn't have ultimate. We have archers to sit under, so I'm happy to take this trade. We have shell if we actually need it. He doesn't want to take autos here. And that got close for him. We should be able to get red buffing a little bit off this. He's so low with us to be able to force red. So this is what we have to keep doing in the early game. As you can see, this matchup is tough because we take so much damage out of his ultimate. We're going to have to try and be able to just eventually kite away from that with our movement speed aura. But for now, if we can keep trading with a lead, this is actually going to be a really good thing going forward. So right here, I think we're going to go ahead and go into a Crusher. Crusher is just a really strong item right now in Smite because it gives you so many stats. In a way, it's actually not that good on Ama specifically, but we started Mace for the early game. Might as well go ahead and finish it off. So we're getting 30 power, 20% attack speed, 15 pen, and then obviously the Crusher passive. So we actually get really good stats out of this item for as cheap as it is. So especially early game when he doesn't have a... Oh, if I hit that. Hang on, we've got movement speed. Does he have passive? If he doesn't have passive, we can catch him. Where is he? Wait, did he stop? I guess he went back somewhere. We're going to take his blue then. Huh. I don't know where he went. That was a good juke on his part, though. That was a really good juke. But that's okay. That's okay. No kill, but we get a buff out of it. Again, we're denying farm. I'm happy with that. Unless he got a nutty invade on my blue, which seems really unlikely, but I'm not seeing him, so it's possible. No, he didn't get it. We got it. Nice. So he's going into, what is this going to be? Hasten Katana? If it's Hasten Katana, it's actually going to be a misplay, because he needs to be able to outbox me, and right now he's not. So he needs to get as much damage as he can, which should be stone cutting or something like that. Try and stick close here. Waiting on the 2, so we're just trying to get as many autos as we can. Here we go. We're going to chase this with our ultimate. This should be a hit. Awesome. And we just got his ultimate, too. He ulted real late there. Honestly, his ultimate was going to save him. He just had to hope he could juke the 2, which I think maybe would have let him live. I think he might have died anyways, even if he juked the 2. Our ult might have killed him. So that's awesome. We got another kill. Really good lead to start. We'll back off real quick. Yeah, that's a really perfect example of just using the Ama ult for mobility, too. You want to make sure you can stick to people with that a lot of the time. A lot of the time you're using the ultimate to either stick to somebody and kind of like they get away and use the ultimate to finish sticking them so you can kind of slow them down and stun them and get back in range, or you're using it to bait their jump and then you stick to them with the dash and your speed aura and stuff like that. We'll go ahead and go into Nemean next. Zoom out of base real quick. So the aura on Ama is definitely one of the things you got to learn to use when you're playing her. I definitely recommend maxing it second, by the way, even though the dash does a lot of damage. I do recommend the aura because it gives you so much versatility. Gives you a lot of power for your auto attack, so you still get damage out of it. The movement speed's also really good for sticking to people. And Ama's early game's already good enough because you have the crazy high damage of the 2 if you actually charge it up. Surprised he's playing this aggressive at all. I actually missed some autos there, but still not even a good trade for him because we've got way too much of a lead right now. Yeah, we're basically almost a full item up right now in terms of actual items in gold. Too. Again, we're gonna zone him. If he wants to play this far back, we'll just use it to our advantage. He's really spooked. Look at that chunk. Look at that insane chunk. That's his bracer popped. We have ultimate if he wants to ult me. He should try and get out of this. He didn't go far enough. We actually might be able to dive this. You're kidding. He got so lucky. He got so lucky with the body blocks from creeps. He still can't trade, though. He just overpositioned there. Awesome. That's another pick. That's going to be a red buff for us yet again. Yeah, this is one of the things you get sometimes where it seems like pretty clearly he's not used to playing against Ama, so he's a little bit caught off guard. That can be the upside to some of the picks like this. Ama doesn't get played a ton, but she's actually good. So sometimes with these picks, a lot of people don't play them. It's really rare to see an Amaterasu, at least in NA. It's more popular in EU, I'm pretty sure. But it's really rare to see it, so you can kind of do better with it because of that, honestly. Like, he's made some misplays where it's like, if he knew Ama better, he probably wouldn't have made that play, you know? But we'll try and grab his blue real quick. Definitely try and make sure we secure our blue quickly as well. His ultimate's down. He shouldn't be able to fight us. He's playing way too greedy. Can't do that, man. You can't do that. I'm 3-0. You can't jump over and expect things to go fine. Pretty much any character, that would have been a misplay. Oh, he did go stone cutting. This is a good build. This is a good build right here. Upgraded Hunter's Blessing and a Ninja Tabby into stone cutting is a pretty solid start. Honestly, if I were him, though, I think the play would be to go Nemean second item, especially after falling behind early. I'm not sure if I actually would have made that play. I might have not, but just kind of a hindsight thing. I feel like that makes a lot of sense for Baka here, because Baka actually wins this matchup late game. He's supposed to win it early game, but he really wins it late game. So going defense to kind of prolong the game and die a little less would be a really good decision, I think. We'll go ahead and start into our pen, which will be Exy. We'll go into a Thorns for sure. Thorns is going to be really strong against him. One thing to talk about a little bit with Baka is I strongly recommend on Ama not going sprint, going shell thorns, and just blocking as much damage as you can. You have your ultimate and your movement speed aura to try and get out of his ultimate, which you do need to get out of his ultimate normally. Whoops, that's the wrong aura. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take tower here. See, is he going to defend it at all? No, so we'll just go ahead and do that real quick. So we got tower down, we've got defense online, we've got a ton of damage online. Let's just go do Bull Demon, man. There's no reason for us to not. We don't have shell up, so it's maybe not the very perfect moment, but we're in a pretty good spot to do it. So we're just going to try and shred it down. Hopefully we can just get it over him. If he comes into contest, we'll try and turn on him, but looks like he's going to be too late. So that's Bull Demon done. We are good to fight. Let's get our movement speed aura going, which means we can get out of his ultimate. We'll play this aggressive, try and bait the ultimate. We can kite this pretty easy. Look, he's out of range. That's what I'm talking about. He's out of his range there. We're going to stay in our movement speed aura to stick to him. Look at this, 25% movement speed. Even Baka can't get away. Good heal. He's trying to jump that. We're trying to stick to him more. Looks like he's going to get out of this one. He's going to get out of this one. He's just too fast. He's got a movement speed item that I don't have, so even though we do have the 25% movement speed, he has 10% from stone cutting. So, can't quite stick to him, plus he had part of his passive, so that's okay, though. It doesn't really matter much. Oh, we missed it. Doesn't really matter, though. He really can't trade. Even with that true damage, he just can't trade with us when he's just behind. So we'll heal up a little bit more. As long as we have minions alive here in the range, we're going to be doing a lot of damage to this. Keep healing up a little bit more. His ultimate should still be down. Here we're just going to try and finish the Phoenix off, kite him a little bit. Okay, we shouldn't really be able to do much more here. Yep, he backed off in time. That's good for him. So let's go ahead and just go get our red buff, then we'll head back to base. Don't need to worry about invading blue at this point. We just want to try and push with fire creeps as quick as we can. But not so quick that we don't want to back. We definitely do want to back and try and get a XE finished up so we can fight a little bit better as he starts building into defense. So there's XE. And I think we'll go into an Oboe as well. Oboe is really good for Ama just because it's got a lot of attack speed on it, so I feel like it's pretty strong. So should be worth the buy. It's also going to help us fight around Titan because we're going to be able to get Oboe procs if we're attacking him or attacking Titan in the Titan range. So we get a little bit more damage between them, which can be a little bit nice. We already missed that first minion wave, so we'll just go ahead and do blue real quick. Get a little bonus farm out of it. Okay, so right now we are 4 levels up. We are 3k gold lead. He's got a full minion. We have our penetration online. He's rocking 3 items. We're rocking 4 1/3. So really good lead right now. So we'll definitely just play this very aggressive where we can. But we don't want to look for kills right now. We want to be looking for Titan damage. So let's let this minion die, and then we'll push in with the next wave. We definitely want to be focusing the Titan as much as possible because we just can't expect to kill him. He should just be able to get out. Okay, he's Thornsing this. Can I get his jump? We did stun him there. I'm trying to bait him in with my shell. Almost, man, that was so close. I tried really hard to bait him there, and we're actually going to be incredibly greedy and stick around here at our low HP because we have double active still. And I should be able to heal up a decent amount since we've still got auras. Because his ultimate's down, I really want to be trading because he doesn't have good clear at all. Popped our thorns here. What? My shell didn't go off? Really? Come on, man. You guys saw the highlight too. It just didn't decide to pop it. That sucks. I'm actually pretty sure we would have won that trade. That's not too big of a deal. It buys him time, but it doesn't do all that much. So that's definitely, it's unfortunate, but it's probably not going to matter all that much. I'm a little tempted to upgrade shell, but it looks like we should be able to get enough money for the Oboe to finish up, so we'll do that. Worth noting, eventually we're going to sell off Crusher. Crusher is really just an early game item, kind of a power spike that you can get. I'm actually not even sure if it's worth it to begin with. It's just, I just really wanted the mace for 15 power, level 1. So eventually we'll definitely plan to sell that one off. Something that you should also know is the aura heal, not very strong, as you can probably tell from our last encounter there. Obviously, I played really greedy on that fight because I wanted to try and fight at low HP since we had actives up. The thing is, with the aura, you don't heal that much, so don't expect in those spots to actually heal up to full HP or anything like that. Like, we probably healed a total of 400 over, I don't know, 12 seconds or something like that, and that's what you kind of have to expect, is to not heal a whole lot. Let's see if he actually tries to defend this. We might be able... Oh, this is going to be... See, this is what I'm talking about. He wins this matchup so hard, even though he's really behind. He actually can trade pretty well right now. Definitely try and get damage early here. Should be able to win this. He just has to jump out. Awesome. We're just going to take Phoenix right now since we have creeps in. That's great. We got his ultimate down. We got more fire creeps. We can push with this too, so we'll go ahead and try and get these creeps in real quick. He's still healing. We're a little bit low, but we have Shell. He doesn't have his ultimate. Oh, good timing on the jump. Good timing on the jump, but he can't fight this. And that should be game. That should be game. He messed up finally on Titan. Didn't back off quite in time. We'll let the next creep wave get in. We've got 20 seconds. We should be set, man. Actually beating Bakasura. That's a Pog champ right there, boys. That's a Pog champ. I actually... really surprised. I honestly was tempted to not even record this game. I was tempted to just go ahead and pick up a Baka since I'm pretty sure Kali and Baka were open. I was tempted to just pick one of them because it was going to be one of those, you know, two very incredible gods that are just very top of the duel charts. But decided we'd record it anyways. Glad I did. We actually had a really good game. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. I will see you all in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down.